nice to meet you too. So, Chris, can you give us just a brief synopsis of ParaNorman?
Yes, it is a story of a young boy, Norman. He's 11 years old, and he sees and speaks to dead people. Quite often it's the only intelligent conversation he gets. So he goes through life as something of a loner. People bully him for his gift. But it turns out that this gift might just be the only thing that can save his town from a 300-year-old witch's curse and an imminent zombie invasion.
Sam, how do you keep everybody focused over a 2-year period of moving models in such small increments?
It's difficult, really. I mean, we start by drawing the whole movie out, actually, so we plan everything. So we have a blueprint. But yeah, day in, day out, it's difficult. It's good that there's two of us, actually, you know, because we kind of keep each other going, and then, you know, but over 300 people made this film, actually, and they're all nuts for this kind of animation. They just love doing it, so...
Sam, I really enjoyed Flushed Away as well as ParaNorman. Which film was harder to make? The Talking Rats or The Living Dead?
Wow, very good. I think this one maybe was a little harder because I made Flushed Away at DreamWorks, which is like a big machine. It's like a big it's like driving a monster truck with like 10 gears, you know. But Leica's a little bit more of a funky studio, you know. I mean, it's a big studio still, but we were taking stop motion animation. We were really trying to push it and make a really ambitious movie. So we had crowds and loads of special effects and a lot of the stuff in it had never been seen before, and we had to figure that out.
Chris, recording at the studio, was it hard helping the film stars get their emotion into the characters since they weren't acting, it was the figures?
Well, we record the voices first, long before we do any animation.
Is this when he's on stage?
Yeah. It's the play rehearsal. Mm-hmm. So it's the bit when he's kind of like stood there and he really probably doesn't want anything to do with this play, but he's on stage and he's doing his... I know this is going to be a struggle for you, Cody, but he's not a great actor.
The founding fathers of Blythe Hollow discovered an evil witch amongst them.
Because the animators base their performance on the vocal performance. So in a sense, it's actually more pure acting than anything else they could do, because it's just about their voice. They don't have to worry about what they look like or makeup or anything like that. They're in a studio with a microphone in front of them, and they have to do all of the acting just with their voice. And I think a lot of the times it's quite scary for them at first, but when they get into it, it's quite liberating because they really get to exercise their talents as actors.
Sam, the scene where they're all in the truck and everything was really fast-paced, was that the hardest scene to make?
It was one of them, yeah. It was very ambitious, again, and we wanted to shoot it like a live-action car chase.
And a lot of courage.
What do we do, Mitch?
I don't know!
You're the oldest!
Not mentally!
So we looked at loads of cool movies with car chases in them, like The French Connection, which, you know, check that one out, kids. But it's, yeah, we had lots of fast cuts and lots of unusual camera angles, and to get, the inside of the van was like that big, and to get a camera in there and like have it whipping around, catching all the characters as they're talking was quite tricky. So we had to have a van that came apart, and yeah, you know, it was all like rigged. So every shot was very difficult, yeah.
Chris, what was your favourite character and why? And did you take any souvenirs like any of the characters home?
I stole a few things, yes. And now everyone will know about it. Thank you very much.
They'll be wanting them back.
Yeah. I think my favourite character, I mean, obviously I feel a lot about Norman because he's been with me for so long in various ways. But I think my favourite character ended up being Courtney.
Why'd you have to go and get everyone involved in all your weird stuff?
Well, you weren't supposed to follow me, were you? Sorry, my fault.
Because I just think she's an awful lot of fun. I love her design, I love the performance. Yeah, I thought she came out really well. Because originally when I was writing it, she maybe wasn't quite as strong, and over time she became a really strong character.
Finally, Sam, I really enjoyed watching ParaNorman with my dad. Was it your aim to make it a family film? And were you inspired by any other films in particular?
Yeah, it's definitely a family film, a true family film. So the adults should enjoy it as much as the kids, we think. And it's not like snarky kind of humour that kids don't understand. We just wanted it to be genuinely fun for everybody. And in a way, I guess we looked at films like E.T., where the family would family had kind of issues, you know. There were kind of problems in the family in that movie, E.T. But it was a very warm family. It was very loving, and it was a very positive movie, E.T. So we wanted our family to be kind of like real, you know, with all the rough edges and all the kind of problems you get. But they all love each other.
And the Goonies.
And the Goonies,
Don't
yeah.
forget the Goonies.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Thank you for letting me.
Thank you
Nice
very
one,
much.
yeah. Good job.